In California, child support is based on a guideline formula that is called guideline child support. Child support is calculated by taking into consideration the amount of children that need support, the amount of time that each parent has with the children, and the net disposable income of each party. In addition, child support takes into consideration certain mandatory and discretionary add-ons and deductions, such as daycare expenses, work-related expenses, and union dues. To modify an existing child support order in California, a party has to show that there's been a material change of circumstances since the order went into effect. A material change of circumstances usually means that there's been a significant change to a party's income, whether up or down, since the order went into effect. It's important to remember that a modification of child support will be retroactive only to the time when the opposing party has been served with a motion. An obligation to pay child support usually terminates on the first of the following occurrences. Number 1, when the child turns 18, except that child support will continue for a full-time high school student who is not self-supporting until the child graduates or attains the age of 19, whichever first occurs. Number 2, the child dies, or number 3, the child becomes emancipated. However, there are 2 circumstances where a child support obligation may continue beyond the normal termination period. The first is by agreement of the parties. So for example, when parties agree that child support will continue until a child graduates from college. And number 2, in the case of an incapacitated or needy child. The court has discretion to consider a parent's earning capacity instead of his actual income. In deciding whether or not to impute to a parent his or her earning capacity, the court will consider, number 1, the parent's ability to earn, while looking at the parent's work history, training, and education. And number 2, whether or not the parent has the opportunity to earn. With respect to this issue, the court will look at the opportunities that are available in the community. It is common in these cases for a party to hire a vocational counselor for the purpose of assisting the court in determining whether or not a parent's true earning capacity exists. California law is pretty clear about a parent's obligation to pay child support. In California, a child has the absolute right to be supported by both parents. Therefore, it is against public policy for a court to enforce a child support agreement where parents waive child support forever. However, parents can enter into an agreement to waive child support, but they have to understand that that order is always modifiable